Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed, baby. Now, we got a welterweight fight coming up. We know it against Showtime Shawn Porter and your man Errol Spence. And these the truth. All right? Errol the Truth Spence. My man still undefeated. This fight will be epic. I'm pretty sure that most people out there will be like, well, duh. But epic is the word we want to use here because I think no matter what happens, this fight is going to be epic. First of all, you have two of the top four welterweights out there, right? Arguably top four, top five for sure. That's first. They're fighting each other. It's a unification fight. So those things help it to become epic. But I'm just thinking about the scenarios. I do not think this is just going to be a close points decision. That would be good, but that wouldn't really be epic. We're going to see something epic here, right? Listen, when you're talking about Shawn Porter, who's the underdog, he's only lost two fights, both close. Kell Brook and who was it? Keith Thurman, I think was, yeah, close fights against two great welterweights. Was in both of those fights. Been in a lot of fights. This guy's supremely confident. A good person. He's not going to badmouth anybody just to get forward and bring attention to himself. He's not into all that. Good God-fearing guy comes forward, right? But when I'm looking at the guys even he beat and who he beat in the amateurs, Alexander Usyk, right? In the amateurs, Alexander Usyk is about to go up to heavyweight, undisputed cruiserweight champion, undisputed. When you say undisputed, that's a great fighter. Demetrius Andrade, you got to win over Demetrius Andrade. You fight at 147 now. Demetrius Andrade fighting at 160, but he's probably at 154 somewhere. It doesn't matter. But a win over Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade is the reason everybody in middleweight, Canelo and Gennady Golovkin, are not fighting him on purpose, running away from him. Won't do it. Even Canelo, could have fought him, and he would have been an undisputed middleweight champion. You don't take that opportunity. Why? Because it's Demetrius Andrade. Neither did he fight him at 154. Neither would Gennady Golovkin fight him when told to fight him. Right? That's a guy you got to win over. And Daniel Jacobs. Speaking of Canelo and GGG, Daniel Jacobs arguably beat GGG and was definitely in the fight with Canelo. Right? Very, very close fights versus both of those guys. Well, Shawn Porter's beating both of those guys. This isn't the amateurs, but it doesn't matter. A win is a win over these guys. These are the kind of guys that he's beaten. So he's not going to be afraid of no Errol Spence just because we're saying Errol Spence is the truth. So he's going to really be confident. That's one. Errol Spence, on the other hand, has no reason in the world not to be confident. One of his best wins to me, I think, was Kell Brook. Because Kell Brook was in there, big welterweight, just like he is. And Kell Brook was really, really in that fight. That was a good fight. But to come through that fight the way he did and stop Kell Brook late, and he's an extremely good body puncher. A lot of, the Mikey Garcia fight, you can give him props, right? You can give him props because Lomachenko got props for beating Guillermo Rigondeaux, 2 weight divisions lower. But at the end of the day, they're 2 weight divisions lower. And, they have all the disadvantages. So, you're supposed to win that fight. But he outboxed and beat Mikey Garcia pretty well. And Mikey Garcia, the hero he is, in my opinion, is not just saying how it is. I thought I saw some things. This guy is way better than I thought. And that's the way it is. I'm not going way up there messing with him. Somebody else, but not him. Now, it will be epic because if you see something you didn't see, right? Wouldn't it be epic if Shawn Porter were to knock out Errol Spence Jr.? The way what we think about Errol Spence Jr. right now, you know damn well we all think Errol Spence Jr. is top 5 pound for pound. The only reason he's not higher because he hasn't went up or down in weight, and the way he's in is not undisputed. That's why. You're not undisputed at welterweight, and you haven't cleaned it out, and you're only 1 weight in the first place, right? So therefore, top 5, but you know it because it's not like he's in close fights other than Kell Brook, right? Shawn Porter. What if Shawn Porter were to win? That would be epic, no matter how. What if he were to stop Spence? That would be extremely epic. That's why epic is a word. It's gonna be epic no matter what. These guys are 2 alpha guys, right? That are going in there, and there ain't gonna be no backing up in here. It's going to be a very good fight. We'll talk about it more, a little bit more technical going forward. But I just want to say, And I know most of us think so, but I'm just reiterating. Errol Spence Jr., The Truth, versus Shawn Porter will be extremely epic. Make sure to tune into that one. We want to watch some other stuff before. Make sure to tune into that fight. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide. And I am up out of here, y'all.